What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool Career Mode Shot episode, and this is the season and series finale of the FIFA 23 Liverpool Career Mode. I promised you guys that I will finish this series and I thought it makes the most sense to do this between two seasons on the FC 24 Liverpool Career Mode. So we have the FA Cup semi-final against Man United, Champions League semi-final against Tottenham, and also the Premier League title run-in in this series coming up. So make sure to grab a drink, grab some food, sit back and enjoy this titanic mammoth of an episode. Manchester United Liverpool FA Cup semi-finals, the first game that we start with. And of course, if you are looking forward to my FC 24 Liverpool Career Mode series, that will continue after this episode is uploaded, so probably tomorrow. And Man United start the season, start the game well with a goal by Lautaro Martinez, but thankfully it's just marginally offside and we still haven't won the Champions League trophy in this series, so I definitely want to do it. And Diogo Jota scores after the Martinez goal was disallowed. Jota makes it 1-0 with a brilliant finish into the top corner after a Szoboszlai assist. And you know what? I actually really enjoyed playing FIFA 23 even though this was an eighth of a goal to go in, because I pressed the clearance with Gomez and then Alisson parries it into his own net. Because FIFA 23 still has a really nice gameplay and we have some amazing players. Luis Diaz goes through but De Gea saves it. So we have some amazing players in this career mode, like Darwin Núñez, Diogo Jota, Szoboszlai. That's our brilliant main attack, and Luis Diaz of course as well. And the game is in the balance. De Gea makes 2 saves and then Jonathan David, oh my goodness, what a save by Alisson. Absolutely amazing. Man United were pushing for the winner and Bouadji goes through and he scores 75th minute. Man United take the lead. Our FA Cup hopes could be over here. Do we have what it takes to mount a comeback? Szoboszlai, 82nd minute, shoots wide, but we keep attacking. Adam Hunt, the youth player, is involved in the attack and Darwin Núñez equalizes and keeps us in the FA Cup. This is the semi-final at Wembley and we equalize. We never give up, we never give in, and that is the end of the second half. So it was extra time. Lautaro Martinez, what a strike that was, but thankfully this Alisson makes a save and then Kyle Gordon holds the ball up. He passes it to Conor Bradley, who finds Mo Salah, the king of Egypt. This is his final season in this career mode on FIFA 23, and of course this is the final season of the career mode anyway, but Salah was going down in his rating. He came on as a substitute and he absolutely loves scoring goals against Manchester United, and he does it again. But then, oh my goodness, Adam Lojek scores another goal. That's 2 goals for him. A brilliant drilled cross. And in the 180th minute, Man United equalize. So we will go into a penalty shootout. And we still have a lot of our good penalty takers. And Alisson makes a massive save for the first penalty. Darwin Núñez steps up, he buries it into the top corner, and then Lautaro Martinez scores as well. And Mo Salah, the Man United killer, of course scores his penalty as well. Adam Lojek, who scores 2 goals in the game, scores his penalty as well. And then Adam Hunt, the grandson of Roger Hunt, the youth academy player, scores his penalty. And then Arthur, the former Liverpool player, dares to try and chip Alisson, who makes an easy save. So Gravenberch can send us to the FA Cup final, and he does it. We knock Man United out in a dramatic epic game ended by a winning penalty shootout, and this was an even game. We had more XG than Man United, but you know, they had more shots on target, and this was an absolutely colossal effort by the players. Alisson made so many saves and we managed to win the penalty shootout. Alisson was the hero, and we will play Manchester City in the FA Cup final, so one cup final is already locked in. And our next game is Tottenham at Anfield in the Champions League semi-finals. They have Facundo Farias in their team, and Roger Hunt, the Tifo, is previewing the epic Champions League semi-final. And weirdly, I haven't won the Champions League either on FIFA 23 or on FIFA 24, and I will be honest, one of my main motivations to finish this series and to finish this season on FIFA 23 was to finally win the Champions League. So Tottenham is our opponent. What a goal by Farias. Facundo Farias, the amazing Argentinian talent who is now playing for Inter Miami in the MLS alongside Messi, and Farias almost scores another one. So Tottenham were the opponents of Liverpool in the 2019 Champions League final, and what a goal by the Scouser! Curtis Jones announces himself in the biggest stage in the Champions League semi-finals. And after that we keep pushing because we want to take a lead into the second leg, and Darwin Núñez, what a finish after a brilliant run, and he was just stronger and faster than his opponent, and what a tackle by Joe Gomez. And Farias again. Farias had 3 big chances, but then Luis Diaz has the ball with some trickery, and Trent Alexander-Arnold is in. He steps on the ball, he passes it to Jota, he passes it to Núñez, and Núñez with a double. And now we have a big 3-1 lead, and just after the second half started, we are now having a big 3-1 lead, and then Szoboszlai goes through and he chips the keeper. What a stylish, wonderful finish by my fellow Hungarian Dominik Szoboszlai, and we weren't done there. Curtis Jones tries to chip the keeper. Oh my goodness, imagine if that goes in. And I don't believe it. Tottenham had 2 big chances apart from scoring, and now it's Liverpool who smashed Tottenham 5-1. Adam Hunt, the youth academy player, scores another one, and that is an absolutely emphatic scoreline. And we weren't done there. Harvey Elliott to Kite Gordon. It's 6. We thrash and destroy Tottenham in the Champions League semi-final. Before the games you can see every game I'm playing on ultimate difficulty, and we just took our chances after Tottenham missed 2 of their chances. We had 9 shots, 6 goals, we were ruthlessly clinical, 7 shots on target and 6 of them went in. The Tottenham goalkeeper saved almost nothing, Lafont, even though he's an 85 rated goalkeeper, and Juventus smashed Man City 3-1. And our next game is Man United in the Premier League at Anfield. We have to keep winning if we want to win the Premier League trophy, because Man United will be up for revenge after we smash them in the FA Cup semi-final. And as you could see, the league table looks like this. Man City and Liverpool are level on points. It's almost as tight as it is in real life, and Lautaro Martinez is the most dangerous player for Man United, and Adam Lojek scored 2 goals in the FA Cup semi-final. He tries to score another one, and Man United were actually the better team until this point. 67th minute when we create our first real big chance, and Trent Alexander-Arnold to Jota, and David De Gea makes a save, and then Curtis Jones tries another shot, and then Jota holds the ball up. Oh my goodness, this was a really tight, cagey game. What a over-the-top through ball. Luis Diaz tricks the defender, but Darwin Núñez's shot is saved by De Gea, and then Jota to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent, the Scouser, goes through, and he finds Darwin Núñez in the middle, 86th minute. And we were they were not the greatest team in this one. We had to dig deep. Man United were better for 70 minutes. We failed to create a lot of chances, but Darwin Núñez finds the back of the net, and then Gravenberch steals the ball from the Man United player, and Darwin Núñez is there and he's very unselfish, and Szoboszlai makes it 2-0. So after not creating anything for 70 minutes, we scored 2 goals late on and win the game 2-0. The Liverpool fans are loving it. These 2 late goals could mean so much in the title race, because as you could see, we are level on points with Man City. We have a much better goal difference. As long as we are winning, we will stay top of the Premier League, and overall I think we deserve to win the game, because the second half we created a lot more chances. And our next game is the Champions League semi-final second leg, and we select Konate and Kerkez, who are coming back from injuries, and Virgil van Dijk. We basically could rotate the whole team because we are 6-1 up on aggregate, so even with my second team I trust my players to not lose by 5 goals. That's the minimum requirement. The Tottenham fans are putting on a show, because it's very rare that Tottenham reach even a Champions League semi-final. They tried actually. In the first half, Facundo Farias passes it to Gil, and Kobel, our second choice goalkeeper, makes a good save, and Tottenham were the better team, and Farias almost scored that chance as well. But finally we arrived into the game. At the end of the half, McAllister gets the ball and Lafont makes a good save. Yeah, it was a pretty cagey game. I tried to focus on keeping possession, but here I make a good passing move. McAllister runs through, and Lafont makes a good save. And then Mo Salah gets the ball. He goes inside and his shot is blocked, and then the other shot is going wide as well. But I think it's safe to say that we are pretty much through. Conor Bradley goes through. Cody Gakpo ball rolls the defender, who falls over, and we take the lead. It's 7-1. On aggregate. Even our second team is too good for Tottenham. It's absolutely embarrassing for that Tottenham defender to fall over after Cody Gakpo skilled him. Let's see if Tottenham can get the goal back. What a brilliant flick and finish by Neymar. Neymar is playing for Tottenham in this career mode, I even forgot that. And Goretzka hits the bar. Probably Tottenham deserved at least a draw out of this one. But we go through with back-to-back wins against Tottenham, 7-1 in aggregate. I'm sure the Champions League final will be a lot tougher, a lot closer. And we are through to the Champions League final. Our opponent will be Juventus in the Champions League final, who knocked out Man City. After we know that we play Man City in the FA Cup final, I didn't want the Champions League final to be against Man City as well. Darwin Núñez has the most assists. And the big games are coming thick and fast. The Merseyside derby is our next one. So we play Man United in the FA Cup, in the league. We play Tottenham in the Champions League semi-finals, then Everton in the Premier League title run-in. And this is also just like Liverpool in real life, have to go to Goodison Park. This is a bogey ground for Liverpool. We have only won here twice under Jurgen Klopp in 9 years, and Sadio Mane plays for Everton in this career mode. I also forgot that as well. And oh, Trent Alexander-Arnold has to clear it off the line. Everton started the game well, but Szoboszlai steals the ball and he finds Darwin Núñez. Look at the amount of pace that he has. He goes in the box and finds the top corner. After Everton created 3 big chances, it's Liverpool who take the lead, but Everton weren't on there. Sadio Mane finds Rafa Mir, and Alisson had to make a huge save. And then Gravenberch to Curtis Jones, who has acres of space, and Pickford makes a good save. But Everton with an over-the-top through ball, and Gaia to Jeremy Pino. What a block! Joe Gomez with a potential game-winning block. And then, oh my goodness, Everton equalize, and deservedly so. Rafa Mir, the Spanish striker playing for Sevilla in real life, finds the back of the net, and then Gravenberch had a good chance from outside of the box, but Everton on the counter-attack, what a pass by Pickford out, and Jeremy Pino, who is faster than Joe Gomez, goes through and he finds Baturina. Damn, that is such an easy goal for Everton. We got done on the counter-attack, but McAllister slides in brilliantly, and then Szoboszlai finds Diogo Jota. We need to find something, and Szoboszlai, yes, Szoboszlai equalizes in the Merseyside derby, 78th minute. I mean, we can't afford to lose to Everton because we are level on points with Man City, but the last chance comes to Everton. Kalajic to, oh my goodness, Jeremy Pino almost scores, but Alisson makes a save, so we can only draw. We drop points, so if Man City win their game, they go top of the Premier League. Szoboszlai equalized late on, so Everton scored those two big chances, but other than that, it was a pretty even game, so a draw is the fair result, I will be honest. Darwin Núñez's season is over. Our best attacker is out, but Man City dropped points previously, so we are still joint top, level on points with Man City. So we only have 2 games left in the Premier League title race, and one of them is Crystal Palace, and now Adam Hunt will play in the place of Darwin Núñez because he is out injured for the rest of the season. And Crystal Palace, of course, who beat Liverpool in real life on the weekend, they are trying to do the same here as well, and Kobo had to make a big save, but then McAllister heads the ball clear. He finds Salah, who passes it to Jota, and look at the sheer pace of Diogo Jota. He's going through around everyone and he buries it. Absolutely brilliant run and finish by Diogo Jota, a fantastic strike. And then Gravenberch finds Milos Kerkez, another Hungarian, and Jota, what a finish! Diogo Jota is just too good. He's a 92 rated striker in this career mode now. Absolute world-class finishing by Diogo Jota. And those early saves by Kobo were absolutely crucial. But then what a through ball! And Kobo almost had to, Kobo had to make another big saves. 2 good chances for Crystal Palace. This game could easily be level. And then Gravenberch from distance tests the goalkeeper, warms the gloves of the goalkeeper, and Gravenberch with a power shot finish. What a wonder goal. That puts the icing on the cake. I love these replays of power shot goals. 116 kilometers per hour was the sheer pace and velocity on that strike. And of course we signed Gravenberch from Man City in his career mode because he was playing there. And then, oh man, Crystal Palace got to go back in the last minute, but it doesn't matter. We win the game, and we got lucky that Man City dropped points when we dropped points as well. Kerkez was the man of the match with 2 assists. Sorry, we have 2 games left, not 1 game. But Man City beat Brentford, so we have to keep winning as well. But first, we have to play the FA Cup final against Man City, and we could deal a psychological blow on Man City, because this comes in the middle of the fiercest title race. Man City and Liverpool are level on points in the Premier League, and they are really tired after, you know, playing every 3 days just like us. And Phil Foden is their talisman, but Haaland was very tired, and that's it. The FA Cup final, we want to win the treble. We want to win the Champions League, the Premier League and the FA Cup, and that would be the perfect end to this series. Erling Haaland is the top scorer of the FA Cup. Of course we have to stop him, and Haaland with a free kick starts the FA Cup final, but thankfully that was over the bar. And Gravenberch is dilly-dallying on the ball, he gets dispossessed, and then Gonzalez, the Argentinian, goes in and he scores. What an awful start. Gravenberch lost the ball. I dribbled too much with him, and what a strike by Gonzalez. And Man City keep dominating us. That's another chance. They are 1-0 up and keep creating chances. Cody Gakpo in the 23rd minute. Let's see if we can make a comeback here. Diogo Jota to Diaz, but it's straight at Ederson, and then Foden to Haaland, to Foden, oh my goodness, Alisson. Man City were the better team in the first half, as you can see, they created lots of chances, and oh my goodness, I tried to find Gakpo, but then Diogo Jota gets it, and what a perfect finish, Jota! We get a clear chance and we take it, but Erling Haaland was absolutely terrorizing me, and what a save again by Alisson. This first half, if it's not for Alisson, we could have been already 2 or 3 goals over, and Konate gets taken out by Nicolas Gonzalez. It's a red card early in the second half for Man City. What a stupid challenge in the FA Cup final, and then Luis Diaz go through 62nd minute, but I take it too close to Ederson. Of course, these are all post-commentary because I wanted very concise episode, and Dominic Szoboszlai takes the lead in the FA Cup final very quickly. We take advantage of Man City, you know, getting that red card, and then Szoboszlai to Jota, it's free! Liverpool with 2 quick goals. Man City have fallen apart after that Nicolas Gonzalez red card. That was, I think, what turned the game around, because with 11 men, Man City were much the better team, and Cody Gakpo gets the ball. He cuts inside to Gravenberch. It's 4. Man City are destroyed, annihilated, completely outplayed and outclassed. After that red card, it was all Liverpool, and look at Jota. He's wide open. Gavi cannot keep up with him. Look at the fitness of Gavi, and Jota with a power shot. Oh my goodness, he missed the target. That was maybe a little bit too cocky of me. But you know what? Oh my goodness. Edwards, Marcus Edwards, the current Sporting player, really humbled Alisson there, to be honest. He skills the goalkeeper, and then Kyle Gordon goes through and he cannot score. Oh my goodness. Ederson made a couple of good saves, so Man City made the scoreline somewhat more respectable with that late goal, but the red card decided the game, and we were just too good for Man City, so we win the FA Cup final. There is the famous shiny trophy, so 1 trophy in the bag, 2 more to go, the Premier League and the Champions League, we can still win those, and Trent Alexander-Arnold is the captain, and he lifts the FA Cup trophy. Absolutely brilliant, and what a thrilling cup final it was. A 4-2 win to Liverpool. Absolutely loved it. I really enjoyed playing these games, and I'm even enjoying watching them back, so I hope that you guys enjoy this episode as well. I put a lot of work and a lot of time into it, and of course there are the team pictures. The whole team is posing with the FA Cup trophy, and I think we deserved it. We had a little bit more chances, and you could see that in the second half it was all Liverpool. First half Man City were the better team, but after the red card the game really turned. And there is Jurgen Klopp posing with Alisson and with the FA Cup trophy. So after winning the FA Cup, all we need to do is just win our last 2 games against West Ham and Bournemouth, and then we win the Premier League title. And we have won the Premier League title in every single season. This is season 5 of the FIFA 23 Liverpool career mode, and West Ham, as you could see, have an amazing team. We are playing every game on ultimate difficulty. The camera angle was a little bit weird for this one. Jota goes through and he buries it. Absolutely brilliant. But I like this camera angle as well, because you can see the fans a little bit more. Luis Diaz finds Diogo Jota, who finds Dominic Szoboszlai, and Jota couldn't bury it. So at the beginning of the second half, we haven't scored the second goal, and we get an injury. Cody Gakpo! The season is over as well. So Darwin Núñez and Cody Gakpo, 2 of our best attackers, get really serious injuries, and that was a nasty one. We have to condemn the rest of the season without 2 of our main attackers. And then Diogo Jota, what an acrobatic bicycle kick this was. I just tried out this camera angle to see how I like it, and to be honest, I liked it, but not that much. And then Mo Salah in the 94th minute, when the game was pretty much over, seals the win, and these celebrations are fitting to a goal that gives us the chance to win the Premier League title on the final day of the season. If we beat Bournemouth, we are champions. Absolutely brilliant finish by Mo Salah, who is the veteran, the talisman, coming off the bench and scoring. And we played West Ham off the park, as you can see, completely dominated them, and Salah was the man of the match as a substitute. And Cody Gakpo tore his ACL, so he will be out for 7 months. Man City are still joint top, but we have a plus 20 goal difference on Man City, so we have 57 plus goal difference, they have 37. And now the season finale of the Premier League. Bournemouth have Nketiah up front, and we go to the Vitality Stadium, our last Premier League game on FIFA 23. Can we win the Premier League title 5 seasons in a row, which is literally unprecedented in English football? Let's go. I'm really pumped and hyped up for this game, and I'm really excited to show it to you guys. Robertson finds Dominic Szoboszlai. We are already playing really nice flowing football. Jota to Adam Hunt, the youth academy player, just like Florian Wirtz, scored a hat-trick in Bayer Leverkusen's game, which won them the Bundesliga title. It's another youth academy player for Liverpool, potentially winning us the title. And then I'm not sure which player who hit the bar there, but it was a cage game, not many chances happened, and Luis Diaz goes through and he finds Jota. What an unselfish play by Luis Diaz, and Diogo Jota makes it 2-0, and Salah again is coming on. As you can see, he's not as fast as he's in his prime, but oh, hey, that's a penalty, ref! Come on, Mo Salah was taken out after his first shot was blocked. 92nd minute, Kobel makes a big save, and we have done it! We have won another Premier League title, but this was the closest one yet, because we had to hold off Manchester City all the way. They were right on our heels. We dropped 2 points against Everton, but thankfully Man City dropped points at the same time, so we could stay top of the Premier League title race, and we win it. And Trent Alexander-Arnold, after lifting the FA Cup trophy, he lifts the Premier League trophy as well. And we still have one more game for you guys, the Champions League final. I'm really looking forward to that against Juventus. It's a classic fixture and between two European giants, and I'm really happy that we managed to do the domestic double, the FA Cup and the Premier League trophy wins. I think we already did a domestic double in this career mode. In fact, I think we did a domestic treble, but we haven't won the Champions League yet in this series, and that's the big one. It was a cagey game, but we dominated and we deserved to win the game and the title, I think. And Adam Hunt, the youth academy player, is now 86 rated. It's so satisfying to bring out a youth academy player and for him to score the goal that wins us the Premier League. It's just a special feeling. If the player of the tournament was Tottenham's Farias and Matt Turner was the goalkeeper of the tournament of West Ham, but Diogo Jota won the top scorer award with 28 goals, and he got 8 assists as well. Trent Alexander-Arnold and Gravenberch were in the team of the season, but Jota wasn't, even though he finished as top scorer. We finished level on points with Man City, so we win the league on goal difference. That only happened once in the Aguero season, where Man City and Man United finished. Everton make it into Europe. Arsenal miss out on goal difference as well, and Bournemouth stayed up even though they lost, but Brentford went down. Jota was the top scorer of the Premier League. How was he not in the team of the season? That's so weird. Gakpo also finished with 13 goals in the Premier League. Nunez finished as the top assist guy as well, so that's also very satisfying. And now the last game of the series and the season, our first Champions League final on FIFA 23. I don't believe it. As you can see, Juventus had some amazing players in their team.
The most prestigious club competition in European football, and now it comes down to this, the final itself. Who will prevail? It is Juventus. They face Liverpool, and it's coming up live on...
And we go to San Siro Stadium. So it's in Italy. Juventus are kind of the home team because the San Siro is pretty close to Juventus' stadium. Straight away we are doing some really good passing moves. Diogo Jota gets the ball, he ball rolls, finds Adam Hunt, and Szczesny makes a good save. But we were on the front foot. Diogo Jota to Dominik Szoboszlai, who is clean through, but the ball a little bit slows down, and Jota finds Gravenberch and Szczesny again. This Juventus keeper is so good, and Diogo Jota, how on earth did he not score from that corner? That was amazing corner routine. And then Robertson, the left back, tries his luck, but the Juventus goalkeeper is holding us at 0-0. Luis Diaz finds Diogo Jota in the middle, but he's a little bit too isolated. He finds Gravenberch, who goes through, nobody is marking him, and you cannot let Gravenberch run through, because in this career mode he is world class, 89 rated, one of the best midfielders in the world. And because Liverpool signed him, I decided to pick him up, even though he was playing for Man City in this career mode. And what an important goal to break the ice and to make it 1-0 in the Champions League final. And Gravenberch tries his luck again. He's full of confidence now. And now we go into the second half. It was all Liverpool up until this point. Szoboszlai's shot is saved as well. We could have scored 4 goals if it wasn't for Szczesny. Konate gets fouled, surely. The referee doesn't give it, and Chiesa hits the post. Wow, that was a really strange decision. And then Adam Hunt gets the ball, and oh my goodness, Jota wasn't offside? How did he not score there? And then Vlahovic to Vitinha, he goes in and he hits the post. Juventus hit the post twice. That is absolutely incredible. But you could see the momentum shifting, and Federico Chiesa, who was a star player, I think, for my FIFA 22 Liverpool career mode, equalizes. Brilliant first touch, and then a lovely finish. I think Alisson should save it. So we go into the 92nd minute. Luis Diaz goes through, and he could have won the Champions League final for us, but we go into extra time. What an insane, dramatic Champions League final, and Alisson now has to make a save. So in the first 60 minutes we were by far the better team, but after that the game really turned, and now it's a lot more even. Both teams are having chances, and now it's the last half of the Champions League final. Oh my goodness, Luis Diaz gets the ball back, and Diogo Jota scores the second Liverpool goal. How did the Juventus player pass it back to us? That's what I didn't understand. That's a huge mistake by Juventus to gift us the ball in their box. Instead of passing forward, the Juventus player passed it back to us. Luis Diaz says, "Thank you very much," tees up Jota, and that you can't go closer than that. It's literally the closest finish you can have. Hits the post, rolls on the goal line, and then goes in. Absolutely brilliant. And then Mo Salah, who picked up a knock, finds Kyle Gordon, the youngster coming on as a substitute, seals the Champions League trophy for Liverpool. What a story! Adam Hunt, a youth academy player that I found in my youth academy at Liverpool, a homegrown talent, scoring the goal to win the Premier League, and then Kyle Gordon, another Liverpool youngster that Liverpool found, scoring the goal that seals the Champions League final victory. Absolutely amazing storylines in this career mode, and I'm so happy that I decided to finish this FIFA 23 Liverpool career mode. Fabinho was playing for Juventus. We sold Fabinho because Liverpool sold him in real life. He went to Juventus and he had to meet his old team in the Champions League final, and he lost. That must be heartbreaking for Fabinho, but we are Liverpool fans. We wanted Liverpool to win the treble, and we did it. Liverpool couldn't do it in real life. We couldn't win the quadruple, but in this career mode we done it. And after Trent lifting the FA Cup and the Premier League trophy. I thought, let's give Curtis Jones the armband, and he lifts the Champions League trophy, another Scouser lifting a famous European Cup, and that is Liverpool's 7th Champions League trophy in this career mode. So we equaled AC Milan's 7 Champions League trophies. Oh my goodness, what a story, what an amazing Champions League final it was. We needed extra time to grind Juventus down. Their goalkeeper was absolutely superhuman, and we managed to complete this career mode. Was a success because we managed to win the Champions League in our last season on YouTube, Season 5, and the FC24 Liverpool career mode will continue, hopefully from tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to that series as well. And yeah, the first half we were better, second half it was more even, but we had 11 shots on target. The Juventus goalkeeper made so many amazing saves, and Kyle Gordon was the man of the match. Wow, that's amazing. Jota with a goal and an assist also had an absolutely brilliant performance, and the Juventus goalkeeper had a really good game. Alisson also had a really good game, and this Juventus team is world class, so I'm really happy we beat them. Diogo Jota is posing with the Champions League trophy, so we completed the series by winning the Champions League, I think, and to win the FA Cup and the Premier League title as well in this final season. I'm so happy. Juventus knocked out Man City in the Champions League semi-finals, so it was heartbreaking for Juventus to go all the way to the Champions League final, but there are winners and losers in this world of football. As you know, Inter went all the way to the Champions League final and then they lost to Man City, so that must have been heartbreaking for Inter fans as well. Vlahovic finished as the top scorer, but Gakpo finished second with 8 goals. Luis Diaz had 5, Darwin Núñez had 5 as well, and Núñez was the top assist guy as well, even though he was out injured for most of this episode. Fiorentina won the Conference League, as you can see, and Leipzig won the Europa League. Leipzig had Marquinhos playing for them. Leipzig knocked out Villarreal knocked out Atletico on penalties, so Leipzig beat Villarreal in the final, and Fiorentina won on penalties against Midtjylland. What a story! The Danish team Midtjylland going all the way to the Conference League final. Arsenal lost to Vitoria Guimarães, that's embarrassing for them. And what a season we had! We won the FA Cup after beating Man United on penalties, beating Man City in the final, beating Wolves on the way to winning the FA Cup, and Stoke City as well. We also managed to win the Community Shield as well. We beat Leicester in the Community Shield final. I forgot about that. So we won 4 trophies out of a possible 5. The only trophy we didn't win was the League Cup. Man City beat Man United in the League Cup final, so congratulations to Man City on winning 1 trophy, but we completely dominated this season. Man United knocked us out in the quarterfinals of the League Cup. Diogo Jota finished as our top scorer with 36 goals. Núñez and Gakpo, 2 of our best attackers with 28 and 22 goals, ended up injured for this episode, but thankfully we managed to still win all the important cup finals and games and trophies. And Mo Salah, even though he's going down in his rating, just like on FC24, he still contributes massively. 14 goals and 7 assists. Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, Diaz, Gordon, all with 10 or more goals. That's amazing. And little Harvey Elliott, also 6 goals, 10 assists. McAllister and Adam Hunt was a big player in this episode. 4 goals and 7 assists. Really happy for Adam Hunt's progress. He was our homegrown talent. EA removed this homegrown talent feature for FC24, but Adam Hunt manages to win all the trophies available for Liverpool to win. Trent Alexander-Arnold also had a great season. And I will wrap up this series here. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making this one last episode, and from tomorrow the FC24 Liverpool Career Mode show continues. So thank you for your patience. It took a lot of time and a lot of effort to finish this series, but I wanted to do it justice. So I hope that you guys thoroughly enjoyed it. I can't wipe the smile off my face. I had so much fun making this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.